NGEN markets updates. This video discusses on the features and new upgrades in the version 6.25 released in the month of January 2025. Let's dive right in. The Insights page now comes with your organization's co-branding. You can simply click on Insights and you'll be able to view your organization's logo on the extreme left-hand side. You can also adjust the size of your logo. And when you click on the download icon, the insights, which are miniature research reports, will bear your organization's logo as well. Let us now move forward and have a look at an update done in the AMC tab in the funds section. We have added an additional toggle with all as an asset class category for ease of filtering. In addition, equity, debt, hybrid, solution-oriented, and other asset classes. Let us now move forward to the compare section. Along with the NGEN Fund Scores, we also have separate columns introduced for return scores and risk scores. There's also a toggle button introduced to show or hide all these three columns for NGEN Fund Scores, Return Fund Scores, and Risk Fund Scores. In the Compare section, Compare Securities PPT, there's a separate slide that gets downloaded now for relative return statistics. When you have an active selection enabled for the relative returns for a benchmark. When a PPT is downloaded, there's an additional slide, that's slide number 9, which will now show relative statistics like cumulative excess, annual excess, beta, tracking error, info ratio, correlations, up capture and down capture. Compare section, Compare Securities color for return statistics has now been slightly changed to ensure better readability. In the Compare section, Compare Securities tab, the benchmark column will now let you add custom created benchmarks as a separate row in the Compare section. For example, in a single fund analytics or portfolio analytics, all of these custom created benchmarks will now be available for adding in the Compare section as a separate row item. Position overlap analysis, both in the Compare section and portfolio analysis section, now has an option given to view overlaps over a certain level only. This input can be given by users in this blue ribbon appearing in the position overlap subtab. For example, if you wish to view only those mutual funds which have an overlap over 40%, the user can specify it right here on the blue ribbon and then click Run. The moment this gets processed, you will see only those mutual funds which have a level of overlap. In order to remove this, there's a reset button that is incorporated right here. Clients section, Manual Data tab will now have an option to let users add portfolios using ISIN numbers. The only input that will be required is copying and pasting data from an Excel sheet into this gray color coded box. Validating input from this will generate the portfolio automatically. The Clients section Manual Data tab also has a feature which lets users on NJ platform onboard their client portfolios using an Excel format which is available on NJ platform. Navigate to add NJ format. Simply upload the scheme-wise valuation report Excel format available on NJ using this upload button right here. For single fund analysis, drawdowns tab will now have a sort option to sort data on the basis of ascending and descending order. This cannot just be done on the magnitudes of losses, but also on the other column headings like start dates, end dates, days to recover, recovery date, and so on. Single fund analytics for funds with short or derivative positions will have a separate bar graph indicating the short positions. Simply click on apply short options and a separate color coded bar graph will be available to view all the derivative short positions, which can be clicked to have a view of all of these short positions in one single go. In addition to that, for better readability, the short positions have been rearranged below the long positions in the equity bar graph as well. Single fund analytics, asset allocation, position changes by month tab now also has ISIN number mentioned in addition to the security name. This ensures better understanding of the positions added and the positions removed. Single fund analytics, asset allocation, positions over time tab will now have an Excel download option enabled even for by sector changes month on month. In addition to that, these changes month on month can now be sorted on the basis of column headings. Sorting in ascending or descending order can be done by clicking on the column headers. Thank you.